We are out here on Sunday. We're melting. We are melting, but we're here and we're rocking. And one of the awesome shows that I got a chance to see today, Ayron Jones, and I have the man, the myth, the legend here himself. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm living the American dream or the beautiful nightmare. I'm not sure what day it is, but we'll figure it out.
I hear that. Guys, head over to AyronJonesMusic.com to get all the latest music merch and tour updates. But I want to talk about the beginnings.
Yeah.
I heard you grew up in Seattle during the 90s.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
so that must have been pretty cool. Tell us about that time for you and how maybe that influenced your musical career, your musical path. What was that like?
Well, it was probably everything. I mean, you don't know about it till you get outside of it, right? I mean,
yeah.
You can't see how fast the car is going until you put your hand out the window, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You realize it's happening. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. For me, I think I come to find out eventually that sound where I grew up it influenced pretty much everything, and I also was directly handed down that sound from the artists that helped curate the sound, you know. So those cats worked with me and helped me figure out what it meant to sound like I was from Seattle too, you know. So all that stuff played a role. The gospel background, the R&B background, born and raised in Jimi Hendrix's neighborhood, and the Hendrixes actually are who put me on, you know. And so
really,
yeah, man. So I'm where I'm at today. Because of Jimi Hendrix in Seattle, man, they put me on.
That's beautiful, man. I heard you were discovered at a dive bar early in your career by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah,
is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he came.
Tell us about that.
Oh, he walked into a dive bar when we were playing and loved what we were doing. Decided he was going to produce my next record, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just like that.
My first record, really, yeah. So he came and produced my first record, yeah.
That's pretty impressive,
yeah.
man. Well, let's go back to 2021. The world looked like it was burning down, all the crazy stuff that was going on. But you had the biggest song of your career at that point, Mercy, from your debut album, Child of the State, hitting #1 during that time, making you one of the few solo black artists to achieve that feat. How does that feel, man?
Man, you know, I wish I had time to process it. I don't really know. It feels good, though. You know, I can't say, you know, definitely when I first heard the news, emotional moment for me, and it went away right away because it was like you got work to do. You know, we got so much more to keep going. You know, it's like, you know, that was the beginning of the record too. You know, so we were just moving right along. You know, that was it.
So about that album, were you hindered by the COVID lockdowns and all that stuff? Did you have to record remotely? Did you guys go in the studio? How did that work?
I went in the studio, man. I went in the studio and I absorbed the risk. You know, I knew that like if it was going to be a time for me to do it, it was going to be the time where everybody else was scared to get sick. You know, and I definitely had that fear. I got sick at some points, you know, but I knew that, like, in order for me to be where I wanted to be and to make the impact I was going to make when the pandemic lifted, I had to go into that and take that risk, man. You know, risk my life for everything.
Right on. Yeah. That's awesome, man. So, okay, let's talk about this festival. You've been playing a lot of shows lately. How is Aftershock compared to a lot of the other festivals you played so far?
They're all different, man, but Aftershock's always great, you know, and it's always great to be playing on the West Coast, too. I know it's rare for me to play a show here on the West Coast, you know, so it was really great.
We don't get a chance to see you too often, man.
Yeah, man.
How was that crowd response?
Oh, it was great. It was great. They were all huddled under the shade in the sides.
Like cattle, right?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
All right, we've been playing the heck out of Blood in the Water. I just want to say, tip of the hat to you. That's a fantastic track.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It really cuts through. We get a lot of generic mainstream stuff on the radio and rock radio, and you're doing something really different.
Thank you.
It has a level of soulfulness. It has a level of creativity and authenticness that I think really cuts through, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
I just wanted to say that. And I heard, I don't know if this is true, you played Ultimate Frisbee in the World Championships.
2 World Championships.
So how did that come about? When did this start?
I started playing Ultimate when I was just a kid, man. I was probably 13 years old, and I got really good at it. You know, by the time I was 17, tried out for the World Championships and made the U.S. team. Won a gold in 2004.
Wow.
Came home, started playing for a team out of Seattle. We won the Nationals in 07, which qualified us for the Worlds in 08.
Wow.
We finished with a bronze medal that year.
Wow, that's awesome.
Been 2 World Championships, yeah.
So what was it at that point? You just focused more on music, or what?
After that, yeah. I mean, I just got burnt out from playing Frisbee. I lost the passion for it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but, like, there's only so much you can achieve in the
getting a gold medal, though, that's an awesome achievement, man.
It was pretty awesome, but they hand those things out. Let's be real. I'm just kidding, man.
All right, guys, head over to AyronJonesMusic.com. Check out all the latest music merch, tour updates. Thank you so much for taking this time today, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Take care of yourself.
Right on.